guys, how you doing? FM Dale here and welcome to We Are All Wednesday, Ain't We? If you haven't already, do remember to like, subscribe and do all the beautiful stuff. Share this with your friends. It's Christmas. Come on, share it with everybody. Let everybody join in the fun. Love in the comments. Thank you so much for those. Let's keep them going. Let's get more involved. Now, here we go. Where are we at in the league? What's happened since you've been gone? Talking of which, well, unfortunately for you, you got the 0-0 first game of the season against Wigan, but we followed that up in the EFL Cup second round with a 3-0 win over Lincoln. The goals were from Archer, Longman and Corbenew. I said that 3 times. Corbenew's back, if I didn't say it in the last episode. We brought him back on loan this season. He's in a position we desperately need, really. So we brought him back in. And he's worked out well for us, getting a 7.9 in that game. And you will see a name that follows this season in the same way that Defoe did last. We beat Walsall 1-0. We beat Wickham 1-0. Both games were won by the man, the myth, the legend, Josh Windass. What a man he has come in to be this season, scoring in every single, except the first one, game this season. A great work from him. And then in the last game, we beat AFC Wimbledon 2-0. Then again, Josh Windass scored and Fabio Carvalho scored a penalty as well, which meant that we are doing pretty well in the league. We are 4th position in the league right now with 3 wins, 1 draw, no losses. That's the most important thing for us. It's a very tough league, and as you can see from the league so far, there's 3 of the teams in exactly the same position: Rotherham, Sunderland and MK Dons. Then we've got Doncaster and Derby just behind us as well. Crew doing really well this season. Middlesbrough, just look at how difficult that league is. This isn't going to be a walk in the park for us. We've got to do well. Cameron Dawson's come into playing goal, guys, and he's top of the clean sheets. We've had 3 clean sheets in that season so far, so we need to keep that going. I say we've had 3. You obviously saw we've had 4, but Wildsmith played in the other game. Not conceding a goal is very, very important, and that's what we can hopefully do for the rest of the season. It's highly unlikely. But what we're going to see today, what you're all going to see is, believe it or not, we're going to show you an EFL trophy game. You've never shown an EFL trophy game. Why are you starting now? Well, I quite like playing players that you might not see all the time. Okay, so you guys see all these other guys. You never see the EFL because it's the young lads predominantly. But also, it's obviously the transfer window. This is a transfer window episode, which means we need to play the games around it. And it's the game, the other side of it is Crystal Palace. I thought, well, there's no point doing that one. It's a week after, so we'd have to sim loads of time, which I don't really fancy doing. Whereas this one, no simming, get straight into it. We can all enjoy it. So let's do, and we will do. Let's go, boys! So here are the teams. It's Sheffield Wednesday versus Oldham Athletic here in the EFL Trophy, the Papa Johns, as it's known. And we are going with this team. We're going with Wildsmith in goal. We're giving James Bree a start on the right with Baker and Salter Clark in the middle with Will Ferry on the left-hand side. That's our new look defence. Let's know what you think about that. Playing Will Ferry further back. He's playing left back in this game. The last time he played for us and scoring in this competition, he was playing. No, that was in the League Cup. Sorry, but he was playing attacking. This time he is defensive. We've got Hunt and Phillips playing in the midfield spots with Hagan on the right. Aaron Ramsey, who we've brought in on loan from Aston Villa. So let's see, younger brother of Jacob Ramsey, who is the one who's playing at the moment in the Villa team. So we're going to see how Aaron Ramsey does this season. He's definitely one I'm looking to play a bit, to be fair, but we'll see how many games he gets with obviously having Carvalho in the team as well. We got Theo Corbenew on the left-hand side, and up front we got Cameron Archer. Hopefully, again, we are trying to build Cameron Archer into the player that he can be. So let's see what we can do with it. Oldham Athletic, who have they got that we need to look at? Yeah, Zach Dearnley used to play for Man U, so that's positive. Lee Novak used to be a baller on this game, but only other person is that Carl Piagiani used to play for Salford. So let's go. Kick up here at Hillsborough for the game, and hopefully we'll have quite a few highlights and hopefully a lot of goals. First highlight is in the 18th minute, and it's a terrible long ball, but Corbenew's going to have it on the left-hand side. And he takes on his man, goes round his man. Cameron Archer is in the box, as is Hagan, the young lad who we're trying to build into being a good player, Hagen. We want him to do well for us. It'd be nice to have it. Oh, talking of the man, the myth, the legend, Carl Hagen has just scored. Charles Hagen, sorry, has just scored. And a great time as well, as we are talking about him. The player that we want to bring through, he is from the Youth Academy, so we want to bring some of those in, make good money off him, really. What a finish. If he does that more often, he definitely deserves a big move. I say big move. I'm more than happy to keep him at the club if he does really well, just so we know. Nathan Baker not done well here. And really, you would say this is the best chance for Oldham as Hart steps up, shoots. Oh, I tell you what. Cameron Archer is struggling for fitness. He's telling me to bring on Defoe. I'm not going to do it yet, but just so we're aware. As we come back, and they're on the ball, Piergiani, who's on a yellow card. We didn't see that, but hopefully we can make the most of that with young Archer running at him. Maybe that's how Archer got hurt. Who knows? Phillips goes long, though. Archer, we've kept him on. And this is what we've kept him on for. Can he cut it back to... Yeah, it's Corbeanu. 2-2. Corbeanu. Yes, it is. Theo Corbeanu, who this could be a big season for him. Yes, he's still at Wolves, but really we brought him here on loan again. And I'm trying to build him into a proper player who maybe we could do good things with. I mean, the season has started so well for us. We need to keep it going. Great follow-up volley. Should have scored first time, I'm sure, but 2-0. Carry on, boys. 2-0 at half-time. Pretty decent, pretty easy. Let's get to the second. Kick-off for the second half, and we're straight into the action. Unfortunately, it's them as Gardner throws it in, but Clark Salter does what he does best. Maybe too good to be playing in this game, really, but Archer's through. Great ball, Corbeanu. Oh... In this tournament, by the way, we also have Fleetwood in our group and Manchester United under 23. So that'll be a really good test for some of our boys when that one comes around. Still going as Clark passes it to Corbeanu. That is the most... I mean, if that happened in my team, I would be fuming. As it goes to Hagen on the far right. Can he make it 2? Oh, yes! Why does it say first goal of the season? Did anyone see it say first goal of the season? No, it's his second of the game. Sort it out, Football Manager, as Phillips plays a beautiful ball over the top. That's what we've got him in there for, Phillips. And Hagen doing what he's... Oh, yes, Hagen. 1.5 stars, but he is brutalising Oldham. I tell you what, it's not been great for Ramsey today. He's not really done much in a game that we've controlled. I say we've controlled. They've been on the attack for the last 2 chances here as Cisse has it in the middle. For a game we've controlled, he's done very, very little, which is a tad worrying, to be honest. You know, he's not here to play full time. He will probably be taken back in January from Villa because we haven't really used him at all yet this season. But Oldham are an easy team to play, and he's not done anything. So that's a little bit worrying on his side. As Hill takes it down the right-hand side, chips it to Novak. Should score there. Great save from Wildsmith, but he should score as Hill has it back on the right-hand side. Tries to put it in, but a good block from Will Ferry, who's played well, I think, at left-back, even though his score has not dictated it. He's not really been helped by Corbeanu, who, even though he's having a very good game, hasn't really defended. As it's cleared from Baker, and Ramsey has a chance and slows the game down completely. Gives it out to Hunt. Hunt to Hagen, who is not going to go anywhere. Can't he make anything from this? Shouldn't. Wildsmith, great save. Good save. You see, this is it. You know, if we can keep another clean sheet today, it's the clean sheets that keep you going. We're making some subs there. Palmer and Ball are on. Ferry is off, and it's over the bar from Novak. And also off is Phillips. Phillips coming for ball. They're back again as Hart. He missed one the first half. Oh, hits the post. He is dangerous from free kicks. He is very good from them as we've got one more attack in the game. Hopefully, it will be ours as Wildsmith plays it up to Defoe. Again, not a perfect performance from Defoe. Not really done anything. As we go long, keeper's out. Keeper's mistake. Corbeanu! What have you seen that? Have you ever seen a goal like that on Football Manager before? Because I have not. Long ball here from Hagen, boots it as hard as he can across the field, and Wright kicks it against Corbeanu. 2 for him today. 4-0. You enjoy that, boys. You enjoy that one. Full time, 4-0. Smashed it. Great performance from Hagen. Corbeanu as well. Brilliant from those two. Hunt did well. Clark Salter, to be fair, an 8.3, 7.5 for Baker, 8.4 for Bree. Another great player, to be fair. I know we're not playing a fantastic team, but we've got to be happy with that performance. We've got to be happy with it. So we are top of the league. It's lovely to say. Ahead of Man United, which is, again, great to say. They had a 1-goal swing in their game. Dalot and Palestri. I mean, how can they have Dalot and Palestri in the same game as Fleetwood? That's unbelievable. But a 2-1 win for them. But it does put us top. Now we move on to the transfer special. It's the end of the transfer window. It's deadline day. Let's go. Guys, just so we know, I need to get a striker in, right? We know I need to get a striker in. It's something we need massively. I tried my very, very best to bring in Jamie Vardy. Now, when I tried to bring Jamie Vardy in, they were asking for 3.8 he went for in the end, but I was thinking I could get him for a little bit less. And I kind of put an offer out there, and I thought, this is great. And then, because we have here down at Club Vision that we need to sign... Clickaroo, here we go. Sign under 23s for first team. They wouldn't even let me chat to him. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. So we're still on the lookout for a striker. We are still looking for loans from the Premier League. I know some people have said, you know, if you looked at loans from the Premier League, we have. We've looked at Brozier. We've looked at Durin. We've looked at Balogun. We've looked at all of these so far. Maybe they're a little bit too high for League One, I agree. But we are still having a look. You've got to ask, haven't you? Otherwise, you don't know. So here we go. We are at deadline day. And the big things, the rumours at the moment, QPR coming in for Pato, 850 for that one. Cameron Archer, rumoured to be going to West Brom for 56,000. Are you even kidding on that? We're not letting him go, let alone for £56,000. And there we've got a big deal that could go the other way. Jamie Lawrence, a boy that I do quite want to bring in if we can, but it's going to be very, very difficult, the amount of money that they want for him. But, you know, we'll keep working on it. We'll work on it. We did also try to bring in Tyrese John-Jules, but we couldn't get him. I don't know why he didn't want to come to us. We tried to get him on loan. He just decided to go to Derby instead of us, the same league. And he started off very, very well. So that's not great. But we did try and bring him in as well. It's just been such a tough transfer window so far for us, bringing in strikers. We've done really well, I think, in all other positions. It's just that role as a striker that we really struggle with. Another one is this boy who, if you watched Everton against Chelsea, he did make his Premier League run out there. Stats are okay. I think for our league, they'd be fine. But another player who has spent time out on loan in our league, and he got 8 goals in 15. So that is very good. That is very promising. Ellis Sims is one that we might bring in. But is he good enough? Really? I just don't know, guys. This is the issue. But he has played in the Premier League. He's already played in the Premier League this season. So he might be one to bring in. It's... Right, guys. As you can see, loads happening. Loads of thoughts. We've offered Sims a loan deal because it's going to cost us absolutely nothing. You know, that's what we're kind of looking at on this one. Another guy that we've looked at because it's going to cost us absolutely nothing is Louis Barry. Try and bring him in as a striker. I think that's really good. It's not going to cost us anything as a loan if we can do it. So we are looking at both of those players. We are looking also at signing one. And it's going to be very controversial if it comes through, but I'm going to leave you on it until anything further happens. It's very controversial. I can't believe we are at the point now where I think we've agreed a contract with a player. He fits every mold that I've been asked to get. I think it's 23s or under. So that's what I'm looking at. He is a striker. All these things are positive. The negative is who it is. Okay, remember, we've got 473,000. We've got 26,000 pounds a week on the wage. Now, I'll tell you now, this person's about 4.5 grand on the wages, but he's only going to cost me 40 grand overall. And he's an A. He's an A. He's a striker. But it's sacrilege. It is the worst of the worst. It's George Hurst. It's George Hurst, everyone. He'll sign on a fringe player. So he'll sign on fringe player, which is fantastic, right? His current wage is at 10 grand. We're not paying 10 grand. We're paying 4.7, I'm pretty sure. We're offering £35,000 for him. £35,000. Do a clicker. He revealed he's delighted to be joining Wednesday due to a strong passion for the club. Now, I feel like we are actually, if anything, Leicester have not really won here. They got him on a free and we're getting him for 35k. What do you think? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I've done it. It's happened. It's happened. I've done it. Oh, God. Is that the right thing to do? Is Georgie Hurst going to become David Hurst and we're all going to forget about that moment? I just don't know. He's in. He's in. He's done. It's in. We've also got a big decision to be made as well. I think we've got 2 loanies, options to strikers as well. We're not going to take them both. Obviously, getting this boy in. He'll be a good championship player. That's what they're telling me. He's fringe now. That's fine. £35,000 is an absolute bargain. It's a steal for the player, to be fair. I think we've done a great deal on that. Yeah, his stats aren't perfect, but what he will be is even better and better and better. And we're hoping that's going to happen this season. He'll take on a fringe player role, which means we don't have to worry about playing him all the time. I'm okay with it. I'm now not sure about it. But it's no great loss. Even if he does rubbish and we just get rid of him, we get him going down to a really small team, I feel like, you know, we can feel like we're holding our heads up high with George, right? Someone? Anyone? Ugh. So now the other decision, do we bring in Louis Barry or do we bring in Ellis Sims? Now, the thing with Ellis Sims is he would be coming in as an impact sub, so you wouldn't expect first team football, which I think is really good for us, right? But he's a target man, which is what Patterson is. Whereas Louis Barry would be coming in as a squad player. Now, still not expecting first team football all the way, but again, free. He's absolutely free. So when we look at this, we can't see anything. We're just working on the benefit that we know a bit about Louis Barry. The issue with Louis Barry is, played in League One last season. He came off the bench 7 times, scored 2 goals. Obviously, a 6.97 isn't too bad, but it's not great, is it? It's not overly shown. And as I said, with Ellis Sims, the flip is, we do know that he played last season. We do know that he had 14 starts and 1 sub-appearances with 8 goals. So he's got the ability there. Played in the Premier League. I think, you know, I'm going to go for Louis Barry. So we're going for Louis. I made that decision. Louis is the man in. Who knows why? And it says, will Josh Windass leave? No. I'll tell you that now. There may be interest, but I have no intention of selling. Do we make any more decisions? We've got 10 hours left. Do we need anything else? I'll always keep looking. You know me, looking for a bargain. So let's see what happens. I'll tell you what, this is going to be one of those. He's going to the championship. He's going to, we turned him down. He's going to, that, I made a mistake, haven't I? You let me know down in the comments. So we made a decision to send out Adedoyan. He's going on loan to Exeter, which I think is a good option for him. He's a fringe player for us anyway. He's going to, he's a young player for us. He's going as a fringe player, which isn't what I ever want my players to go on loan as. But to be honest with you, he's not getting a game here, so he's probably got more chance of getting through at Exeter. Sims has gone to Oxford. Are we doing anything else? What do you think? And that's it. It is done. It is finished. The transfer window is over. Let's look at the main things that they've shown us over this. The total spend was £300,000. The best players we brought in, Carvalho alone here, Clark Salter and Familio Castilla. Very good signings. I think we've done all right. I think we've done well. Get down there in the comments. Let me know what you think. We did have to let Wisdom go for free. Bannon for £1 million, which I still think, you know, is an unbelievable sell. And Hutchinson for 40k. The Bannon mill. Let's go and see how he's been doing at Coventry. To be fair, he's worth the mill. If he's already on 73 games, 1 assist, 1 goal. He's doing very, very well at Coventry, and fair play to him. But that is it for us. The transfer window in League One, it looks like this. We've brought in the most players we needed to. For sure we needed to. Top deal on deadline day was bringing in Josh Anoma. Where has he gone? Middlesbrough. That is an unbelievable deal. £2.6 million. This is the difference in what we're playing with financially. They're in our league and they can pay £2.6 million for a player. Not a chance that we could ever do that. But a fair play to them for it. Agyapong has gone to Derby from a free agent. That's the top deal of the transfer window, and I didn't even know about this boy. 25. He's been at Man City, been at Lamel. He's played 4 games, got 1 assist. He's not done overly fantastic, but he's supposedly the best signing. Most players out is Middlesbrough and biggest spenders, £3.9 million. Imagine spending that. We would not be able to do it. If we look at the whole of the English window, though, these are the ones that did go through. 32 mil Lewandowski to Liverpool. I mentioned it earlier. That's unbelievable. Top deadline day is Bellerin out. We are literally we've signed the most players anywhere in the league. So feel for anywhere in all of England. We've done amazing. Man City have let 30 players go. Man United, £95 million spent. Guys, what do you think of our transfer window? Do you think we've done well? Do you think Louis Barry was great to bring in? What about George Hurst? Was that the right decision to do after the Judas situation of him leaving our club? I don't know. I made that decision. You guys let me know down there in the comments what you think. I'll let you know now when we're coming back. And I'm going to make a decision. We're going to fly all the way through September. You don't need to see any of these. I mean, a little part of me wants to show you Barrow, but based on the season we had there in the last. Callum Gribben. Where is Callum Gribben? Hold on, no. I refuse to go any further without finding where Callum Gribben is. Cambridge. For all of you who want to know, he's 23 at Cambridge. And he's been there for 2 seasons. And fair play to him. He's in our league and I can't wait to see him. Oh, Gribs. Oh, Grib. Yes, so we are... Bexsteel and Barrow was a save that we did here. If you haven't watched it, do go and watch it. It was very enjoyable. But we're going to come back for these 2 games. It's going to be the Derby game and the Manchester United under-23s. Another EFL game, Dale. Yeah, but it's Man United. So we're going to come back for those 2 games. The start of October. I'm going to fly through these. We don't need to see us lose away at Crystal Palace. No one needs that. Preston, MK Dons, Barrow and Burton. That's what we're going to fly through. We're going to get to these 2. And hopefully by then we'll stay undefeated. Who knows? But I do want to know what you think of the transfer window and so far of the season. Let me know. Hey, we're all Wednesday, ain't we? Toodle pip.